Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk around of the awesome and great first car, great last car or great city car option in terms of the CY18HBD 1 litre MPI SE technology. Now what you'll understand is of course that the CY18 represents great value for money, great solid build quality as part of the VAG group, and of course awesome game changing and contrast styling. Doesn't look like a 1 litre, doesn't drive like a 1 litre, but most important thing, it saves you the money as you would expect from a 1 litre. But what are the reasons that you should consider this as your next car? Well, let me take a look now. You can see you've got the solid white paintwork which goes really nicely against some of the black and chrome contrast. You've also on here got your headlights, got your front fog lights, and moving down you can see you've got that real nice take on the honeycomb grille, giving it that real nice different look. You've got the chrome surround, chrome badging, and moving around you can also see the sharp angular headlights giving it CY18 signature flair. Moving down from there you've got the 15-inch alloy wheels, and you've also got the nice side skirt just down there with the curves all the way to give it that nice little bit of flair again and signature CY18 aesthetic. You've got the sharp angle on the mirrors, and you've also got your built-in indicator. You've got the black plastic B-pillars, you've got the black window rubbers, and moving around you can see again more sharp angles all the way around the vehicle. This is of course CY18's way of telling you it's one of their cars. Built-in lip spoiler, and you've also moving down got the real nice honeycomb finish on the rear diffuser as well, just there. Now what we'll do, we'll open up the boot, and if we open it up just here, you'll have to see you've got the price board in there, which we'll move out of the way for now. And you can see you've got quite ample room in there, plenty of space for all of your luggage needs. All your storage, you can probably get a pushchair or a buggy in there as well. And then moving all the way around, you can see that styling is accentuated, especially in this sunlight. That deep white colour giving off a real rich gloss level. It just looks a super impressive car. And as I say, in terms of economy, low running cost, low insurance cost, the CY18 is definitely one that you should consider. But not without letting me show you what the inside has to offer as well. And internally the CY18 matches up perfectly with its gorgeous aesthetic styling, and you can see you're greeted by what is a very well spec cabin for the car of its value. We'll start here on the seat. You've got the grey and black cloth, and of course you've got the hexagonal in there just on the trim. You can see grey contrast stitching, grey cloth against the black. Manually adjustable seats. And we move on to the door card. You've got a nice little bit of faux leather on there, and you've got your electrically adjustable mirrors and windows, and you can also see you've got your chrome on the door handle just there. You've got this real nice deep ferret grey brushed all the way across the centre console, past the wheel, onto the touchscreen unit, which is a really nice touch, and all the way into the second door card. Now in terms of rear passengers, you can get 2 in there, and you can see that it's a real nice comfortable seating again, no rips, no tears, full isofix, and plenty of leg room for the rear occupants. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get in, we're going to turn it on, and we're going to show you all the features it has to offer in terms of technology and media as well. Here you've got the black facing, red and white contrast font, and the orange needling. Gives it that little tip of the cap to the performance CY18s of old. You can see it's covered just over 35,500 miles, and you can also see you've got your digital display in the middle. Now it's initiated, turn the key, foot on the brake, foot on the clutch, and you can see it starts first time, no problems, no bother, no warning lights, and no delay. Now in order to change your radio station, you do of course use this button here. You can see you can do it all at the tip of a button while you're driving. Now in terms of your instrument cluster, you need to use this button here, and you can see you've got audio, you've got navigation. Now to use OK, you need to click this button down. Navigation isn't of course anything virtual cockpit, it just gives you the direction of travel and any information you need to follow. Assist systems, you can see you've got front assist. Driving data, you've got a digital speedo, you've got your distance, travelling time, range in the tank, and of course your trip computer and consumption figures once you've done a bit of driving. Bluetooth telephone and back onto audio as well. Now moving down, you have of course got the faux leather encase on the steering wheel there, and you've got the great contrast stitching, which again, cars of this value normally come with just a plastic steering wheel, which does feel a bit cheap and a little bit restricted in terms of the cars you're buying. On there you can see behind you've got your cruise control and your speed limiter, and you've also got your indicators and high beam. On this side you've got your automatic wipers, or wipers that you can choose on or off. And on the steering wheel itself you have of course got the nice satin black finish just there, with the satin on the chrome just around it. And moving up, you can see that ferret grey I was talking about, that design all the way etched across the centre console, which goes gorgeously into this great big touchscreen unit. Now, to get a media system like this in your little car of this age is actually quite impressive, for the simple fact that not many are able to do this. A lot of ones just have the little digital display now because it's a budget value, if that makes sense, hatchback, more for city driving than tech, but this is really impressive. So there is no navigation, as I've said earlier, in the clock. What that does in the instrument cluster just tells you the direction of travel, doesn't give you any instruction or anything like that, but you can see here that there is no nav option on the car. But what you have got of course is your menu. Click on band and you've got FM and AM. There is no DAB. You can also click on media, and you can see if you click on source, on there you've got CD, nav, which obviously would be your SD card if you load it up. You've got USB, you've got your SD card too. That's the phone ringing. Ooh. And what you've also got there is your USBs, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary as well, just there. Now what you can also do is click on your mobile telephone just there, and you can also get your voice control using that button just there. So the big touchscreen unit you can see here is really nice, and it's so good to get a sat nav off the SD card as well in a car of this size. Again, most of them now don't even have it. They rely on your Google apps or your Spotify and all the ways and options like that to give you direction. But this really well equipped, great looking sat nav, very similar to what you get in the VWs. But we'll go from the radios first. So there is no DAB, just FM and AM. You can also see here that you can get your source for your media, and you've got CD, you've got another SD card, 2 USB ports, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary, meaning you're totally covered whatever you want to do. Bluetooth for your telephone. You've got voice control as well, and then if you click on the flag up there you can see you have of course got your navigation settings just there. If you click on this button here you can get full link, but you will need an activation key from your local VW dealer. On here you've got your trip computer and your different settings, and you can see you can get all different manner of consumption figures depending on what you want to do. If you click on settings, you can change your ESC, which is electronic stability. Tyres, you can change your different lights, so you can change all the different issues here. You can also go on driving assistance, which brings up your front assist. Mirrors and wipers, opening and closing. You've got so many different options. Service being very important, and you can see it's not due for just under a year. Pretty cool. And if you click on this you get a real nice interactive menu here with a lot of nice media options and a real nice display. What Seat do probably better than most people, they really care about the aesthetics and visuals of the media system. Now even VW Golf Rs don't have a media system as engaging as this and as easy on the eye, and it's something that Seat really need to be applauded for. Moving down you have of course got your air conditioning. It isn't dual zone, it is one zone, so it's synchronized temperature. That of course be changes with this style. You've got recirculation here, rear screen, front screen, and where the air is portrayed into the cabin, and you can turn aircon on using that button there. And this of course is the air distribution. Now moving down from there you've got your 2 USB ports and your auxiliary, bit of storage, and then here you've got your manual gear knob, which of course is finished in the black nappa leather with a chrome black and chrome silver outline. Auto start, stop off, and central locking as well. You've got dual cup holder, another one there, and you've got the keys and the wallet holder just there with a 12-volt charger. Now for me there's not really that much more I can tell you about this awesome Seat, apart from the fact down here you've got your automatic headlights. But course that this Seat has been given the Emerald 128 point check prior to retailing. That just means that this car has been meticulously checked over by both our body shop and our head technician, giving it a full round of applause for passing its 128 point check. Cosmetically, mechanically, no issues, ready to go and ready to be delivered or collected within the next 24 hours by you. So if you've got any questions regarding the Seat, the way Emerald work, or if you just want to know a little bit more about finance and part exchange, do get in touch with us and we'll be more than happy to help. For me, it's a big thank you for watching. We'll see you soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show, which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course, everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah. A 10.
I can say 10.
In the 11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10. I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10. And I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it?
It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.